This Alexa Flash Briefing is sponsored by Team Automotive Group.
Hello, everyone, from WAFB Channel 9. I'm Matt Williams with those Tuesday headlines for you, the first not Monday of the week. Going to get to your forecast in a quick minute because we need to know about it. The heat is on. It's certainly back. Heat advisory for some of us in South Louisiana. A lot of us. We'll dig into that in a quick minute. Speaking of heat, though, I tell you, going to be a lot of that up on Capitol Hill potentially today. Expecting the new acting director of the Secret Service to be before a Senate committee. A lot of questions here, but what will the answers be when it comes to the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump? On the other side, the House with their own investigation as well. So still a lot to be done here when it comes to the attempted assassination of the former president. Let's get you back into South Louisiana. Bayou Lafourche, my goodness. A major oil spill along the bayou, better than 34,000 gallons of oil over the weekend leaking into the bayou. Now, they're telling us that it is, those in control of the situation, telling us it is contained, but they've got better than 100 people out there working it right now. They got dozens of boats and other equipment out there trying to truly get a handle on this. And those who live in the area say they've already seen dead wildlife, impacted wildlife. What could be the impact as the days, weeks, and months go on? They tell us that the water is still safe to drink, but they are telling folks just conserve water if you're in the area, also monitoring the air quality just in case. But you see that drone video, that new drone video of the bayou with just that oil slick all over the place. That's tough to see. But again, we'll keep you caught up as that cleanup continues. Have you been watching the Olympics? You've been checking out the Olympics? Team USA, they've won the overall medal account in the Summer Olympics for a number of years going back. It's been close the last couple of Summer Olympics with China. Team USA right now, as they get into Tuesday in Paris, top the medal count. Here you see the long list of countries, and you see Team USA on the top right there with 20. France, is that France right there with in second place with a total medal count of 16? So yeah, Team USA doing their thing. It's been fun to watch a lot of these red, white, and blue athletes get after it on the world stage. The Olympics continuing in Paris. You know what's about to kick off? School. Sorry to say it for the kids who aren't ready to go. Some go back this week. For a lot of folks in EBR, for instance, the EBR school district, the biggest district in the area, they go back next week, so still a little bit of time. There are some back to school giveaways and events and drives, that kind of thing that we want to make sure that you know about. A full list of them waiting for you right here, WAFB.com and your 9 News app, kind of sorted out by week, month, location, clearly. So check this out. See if you can get maybe a little bit of what you need before you head back to school. Getting back to the movies. Are you one of those who's got to be in the movie theater as the movie comes out, or do you wait for the streaming? Gotta be honest, I'm kind of a streaming guy. Although I will, absolutely, if it's a gigantic movie. I went to the movies, when was the last movie? I don't know. I went to see Maverick in the theater. That had to be seen on the big screen, right? Absolutely. But going to the movies, those who go, it's kind of, percentages are down since the pandemic. Our Matt Venezia was actually live talking about actually what was a big weekend for folks going to the movies, some big-time blockbusters out there this past weekend, but that's kind of an outlier when you look at the big, broad spectrum over the last number of years when it comes to people attending movies. You can check out his story right here, WAFB.com and the 9 News app. Are you one of those that has to be in the theater, or do you sit at home and wait for the streaming service? I tell you what, the movies may be the place to be over the next number of days and weeks. They've got air conditioning, and it's hot. Is hot. Folks, it's like 90 degrees, feels like 90 degrees at like 4:30 in the morning now when we first come on the air. And by the time like the 9 o'clock hour, the 9 o'clock show hits, it's already feeling like 100 degrees out there. We got to pay attention to this. Gone are the constant kind of rains that we've had over the last weeks, the return of the heat and the heat advisory. So we really got to pay attention to it as we're kind of out there working. Maybe you got some lawn work to do. Maybe you work outside every single day. Please pay attention to that heat because it can stack up on you. It has that combination effect. It really does begin to add up if you can't take those breaks. And you can see the 10-day forecast. Obviously, we're going to be dealing with this for a little while. This seems to be our pattern going forward. So y'all, please be careful out there, huh? South Louisiana. See you next time.
Sponsored by Team Automotive Group.